Peace, 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 my peoples and my weebles. It's your boy, Sincere Seven, coming to you live and direct from the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit. The Pad, also representing the House of Genesis. So, a little cushion coffee with a cap. You know what I'm saying? We here to go through a few things. We here to discuss a few things as a community, as a people, as a village, as a society. Now, I was going to actually talk about empathogens today. I was going to talk about empathogens, cacao and MDMA and bufo and things like this, right? But something just kind of promoted me to well, basically there was discussions. We've been talking this poly stuff, right? And I had somebody, they didn't actually say nothing directly to me. They posted it on social media. You know, it's been talks and things like this. So I've been going back and forth, and I've been appreciating everybody who's been engaging with me. Like the conversations, the questions, the comments, everything has been respectable. And I appreciate that. So more poly talk. Somebody said, why the fuck is it that men feel like they can have multiple women, but they want their women to only be with them? They want their women to only be with them, right? And this is a question, and this is not isolated. This is not only one person saying this. This is something that I hear constantly. Peace, Nydia. So I want to discuss it, but remember, this is my disclaimer. When we're talking about poly, and I start saying what is and what isn't and all of this, I want you all to remember that I always say and repeat, relationships are built on agreements. If you get a job and you come in 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and it's another motherfucker sitting over there going, well, I be here every motherfucking day. What's up with this motherfucker? Why the fuck they get to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I motherfucking got to be here every month? Now, that question is not a fucked up question, but the idea that because you do something, somebody else is supposed to be doing something or other, or that's not the agreement that they made. When they came to get the job, they asked you, what days are you available? And you was like, shit, every day. I really need this job. I could work every fucking day, like all day, in my mornings, noons, afternoons, it don't matter. When that person came, they said very specifically, well, hold on, look. I run my own business. I do my own things. So I'm not really looking for a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. The best I can do is maybe like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from this time to that time. And the job says, well, shit, that's not a problem because you being here for those 3 days on those times is helping us to achieve the mission that we have set forth. We have a mission. We have something we're trying to accomplish, and we're bringing people on to assist us with that. So if you are telling us that you will agree to come in for those 3 days and do those hours, bet, let's get it. You can start tomorrow. Now, does that person need to explain to the motherfucker who's there 5 days a week why they there 5 days a week and they only there 3? I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, how much you get paid? Motherfucker get paid 18 an hour. Well, I can only get paid goddamn 13 an hour. What the fuck going on? I don't know, because that ain't got shit to do with me. And so if you were to base your happiness off of your idea of your desires and not try to use comparison, what do you desire? You said, I don't have a job. I could work every day, all day, 9 to 5, all of this type of shit. That's what you told your employer that you could do. That's what you told them that you were available for. So when they hire you for that job, then you should be pleased that this person said, oh, you need to work from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday? Bet I'm gonna take you on. We got to work. When you find out that they employed or hired another person to work Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 3, now you're telling me that you need to go to human resources and argue with them? Somebody else that's been hired is doing something differently than I'm doing. Why? So I just wanted to present that scenario before I jumped into the conversation. Because everything that I'm going to say is not based off of that scenario, but I did want to present that starting out. Starting out. Now, the question is being asked, why do men feel like they can be with however many women they want, but they want the woman to be with just them? Good question. And there's a few different answers to that. But my first one is okay. So in social media, consistently, constantly, I'm seeing comments such as, I wish I would go 50-50 with a nigga. If he can't support me, if he can't take care of me, then he don't need me. He don't deserve me. He does not have access to me. Let me be very clear. As a man who never asked my woman to go 50-50, I'm paying the fucking cost to be the boss. So when a person says, why you want to be able to do what you want to do, but you expect me to do as you want to do, or as you want me to do, my answer to that is, because that's what the fuck I'm paying for. You made it very clear, this is what it takes to have access to you. I need to take care of you. I need to put you in a house. I need to pay your bills. I need to feed you. I need to do, okay, I'm doing all of that. And now I'm going wherever I'm going to do whatever I want. And if that includes doing all of that for another woman, and you're going to ask me, well, why can't I do that? You can. Get you a crib of your own and get your nigga one too. Listen, let me tell you very clearly. If you my woman and you call me and babe, say, babe, come here, ride with me. I got to show you something. I say, what's up? Come on, get in the car. I say, bet, I'm on my way out. And I hop in the car and you driving and you pull up to this crib. And I'm like, what's this? And you say, nigga, that's your house. Oh, that's for me? Wait a minute. What you mean that's my house? You mean our house? No. Hold on. And you drive and you pull up in another crib. You say, that's my house. That was yours, but this one's mine. And I go, oh, all right, cool. Let me be clear. You want to have a nigga come and fuck on you in your motherfucking house? I ain't got shit to say about that. You putting me in the house? You putting the vehicle under my motherfucking keys, under my hand? You paying my bills? You feeding me every fucking night? I ain't got to complain. I ain't got to worry about, you go fuck who you want to fuck. But let me be very clear. When I take my resources, my finances, the things that I go out, bleed, blood, sweat, and tears to receive, I'm not bringing it back to give it to you and another nigga. What kind of selfish motherfucker would want to put the entire load on another person that they claim to love? You know, I'm going to tell you, I don't see that as selfish. Me personally, I don't see that as, like, my women, they hold on, let me be very clear. The way I operate where I'm gonna take care of my woman. I'm gonna make sure that she got a crib, she gonna be fed, she gonna have all of this. Now, some of my women might just be like, bet, good looking, I appreciate it, I love it, I'm at home, I got the babies. Some of them might be like, yo, I want to get out and work. I want to get out and do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that you're there for me and that you're willing to, but I don't need you to. Everything Gucci. Cool. So I don't think that, oh, she's selfish because she want to sit at home and be taken care of, and she's not because she'll get out there and work. I don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, because everybody was raised different. Some women just like want to work. Some women, it creates a state of security and safety. And if they're okay with taking security and safety into their own hands and not looking for just me to do it, that's okay with me. But all I'm saying is that when I present all of these things and she agrees to be my woman, I'm saying that the idea that, oh, well, I should be able to do what the fuck you do, I'm saying the only way you would is if you do everything that I do. Don't pick one fucking thing. Don't have me going out here and motherfucking doing every fucking thing that I do to make sure that my family, my women, and my children are taken care of, whether it's be stressful, whether it's get up early, whether it's do a job I didn't want to do, whether it's deal with a client I did. All this shit is done so that I can take care of you all. So you have that access and that willingness and that ability to sit back and not do shit except for all I make sure you take care of my children. That's what I request. You have to care for my children. That's it. If me and you ain't got no motherfucking children, shorty, what the fuck else you got to do but be loyal to me? So if you tell me, well, I want to do what you want to do, that's fine. Get you a house and get me one too. The way I did for you. Because I'm not telling you I'm about to be fucking my other women in the house that I goddamn forgot for you. You know what I'm saying? I need someone that if I drop the ball carrying the load, they can pick it up. See, that's why I'm poly though, bro. That's why I'm poly. I don't have to worry about that. Like, I have so much support that if I do, like, dropping the ball is almost not even possible because I got somebody to pass it to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here by myself like it's a one man. Like, as far as the finances and create this, what I'm saying is, if I can't afford another woman, I don't need to have one. If my woman has to come out of pocket, if my woman has to work for me and my women to be comfortable, I'm out of fucking pocket. So that's the basis of what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that my other women like working and all of this and is not needed or I don't give a fuck or no, that's cool. They got some sisters, LOL. And yes, exactly. Listen, when I was practicing as monogamous with the mate that I'm with, and she would complain like, I be needing help with the baby sometime. And I was like, well, that's what the fuck. You had sisters that you chased the fuck away. You're not finna tell me as my woman, oh, I need some assistance with these babies. And for you to think, fuck all that social media shit. You can read all that stupid ass shit you want. I don't give a fuck where you go and where the fuck you been at all day. When you come home, these babies is your motherfucking, yes. To the women, I can't believe he said that. Well, then help me bring in the fucking money. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to, listen, if you're telling me as my man, I expect you to be 100% responsible for our finances, that's not a problem. But I'm telling you, I need you to be 100% responsible for the in-house. I run the streets, you run the home. I ain't never said I need you to assist me with the fucking work that I'm doing. I might ask, babe, can you make an invoice? Babe, can you help me with this website? Babe, if she say, listen, I'm brushing the baby's hair right now, nigga. I'm making dinner for the babies. I know. I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. And I'm gonna call one of my other females or anybody else or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying that the ideas that women keep promoting this whole, well, why you can do, but I can't. I'm saying when you say I can do what the fuck you can do it all. Do everything that I do, not just the one part. Oh, I'm gonna pick this part where you fuck with multiple people. Me too. No, I fuck with multiple people because I can take care of multiple people. You can't even take care of your motherfucking self. Fuck is you talking about? If you telling me as a woman, I'm not going 50-50 with no man. You got to be able to take care of me. Not a problem. I'm not going to argue with you. But bitch, what you just told me is you can't take care of your motherfucking self. So how the fuck is it you want to take care of another nigga on top of me? I'm telling you, I'm taking care of you. Your bills is paid. Your shit's good. You ain't got nothing that you fucking need. All right, now I'm gonna go do whatever the fuck I feel like I want to do on top of that. You can't say, oh, I'm gonna do the same shit because the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. What is you talking about? How? How is this the same? How? Now, if you like the women that I've had that I dated that fucked with other men while they was fucking with me, I wasn't financially responsible for them. They could do whatever the fuck they wanted to do. You know why? Because they could do what I did. They had their own homes. My woman that I was with, that we both, she messed with other dudes and I messed with other women. She's my best friend, first of all, has been since I was 14. But neither here nor there. When we were dating, like, nigga, I got my own crib. You got your own crib. Now, her house did catch on fire and she had to end up moving in with me for like 6 months. At that time, I was not like, oh, you can't fuck other niggas now because I'm taking care of you. No, but you just know you won't be fucking no other niggas here. I knew she only living with me because she has to. She'll be back on her feet in a minute. She'll be back in her own crib. Right? And so the idea of me telling her what the fuck to do is fucking ignorant. Like, no, hell no. Like, if that's the type of shit you do. And it was cool. But this the other thing. She still kept an open, honest communication with me. I never was wondering about shit. I never worried about, no. She would tell me. She would come home like, yo, woo, woo, I was at the gas station today. This motherfucker right up on me talking about, hey, da 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 da. So once I gave him the number and shit, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. You know, it was like da 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 da. All right, a week later, remember I was telling you about so and so that yeah. All right, I'm about to go out with him tonight. I don't know. The nigga, he was talking cool, but I felt like, but I'm about to see, you know, we about to go out tonight. Oh shit. All right, well, let me know. Let me know, you know, how that go. If you need me, you know how to get me. You know what I'm saying? If some shit go left, you know, I'll be woo woo woo. But if you need me, call me twice. Because if you call me first and I ignore you, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. But if you call twice, bitch, I'm answering. See what I'm saying? That's how relationships operate. We have safety, we have communication, we have togetherness, we have openness. But that's because she took care of her own shit. I'm not paying for a house for her to be fucking somebody else. See, that's the thing is like a lot of today is a lot of women who be claiming that they want certain shit, but they not willing to offer those things that it takes to get it. I ain't had no issues with her and whatever the fuck was going on with her and the other dude. I wasn't giving a fuck when she was wherever the fuck she was at. I was with my other woman, my other women, whoever whoever I was with. So y'all can do the same shit, but what you cannot do is motherfucking misuse us. Like, I mean, are you gonna pay for me a crib, pay for you a crib, and then allow me to be fucking bitches in the crib that you got for me? I can fuck bitches in the house that you got for me. That's because I mean, that's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother level. Like, wow, now that's if you got an individual who holding you down like that, you better not fuck it up. You got a man who's telling you, baby, I'm not tripping on that. We poly. I'll take care of you still. I'm gonna put you in the house, pay your bills, this and that. I ain't worried about what other niggas coming through dicking you down in there. Yo, you gotta keep her. You better grab him because I'm telling you, the women in the poly community, they gonna snatch that nigga quick, quick. Because I'm one of the ones who kind of sought after, but not as fast as that nigga would be. That nigga, he'll be swoop. I got him, I got him, I got him. Catching bouquets in my ass. So that's the thing, like y'all gotta understand the whole aspect of everything that's at play before you start feeling the way y'all feeling, sisters. Nobody said y'all can't do it. But let's be clear. Those of us, the men that operate like we do, we pay the cost to be the boss. You can't just want to be the boss because you motherfucking like are being taken care of by a boss and you like the way they live and you like, well, I want to be a boss too. Well, be one then. How you want to be a boss and you in the position you in? I'm not wanting to do anything while I'm asking the woman, can you take care of me? Can you help me out? Can you do No, these are I don't let me be clear. I try to speak real, what some people would say respectful, but disrespect is intended. If there's no intention of disrespect, it's not disrespectful. Just because you're offended does not mean you're disrespected. So now that I gave that disclaimer, let me say the shit that be offending motherfuckers. I'm not looking for shit from no motherfucking women. Like, I see things in women that causes a desire in me. Like, that's why some women will be like, how many women you want? Like, I don't really want, like, it's not a matter of that. It's that sometimes you'll come upon something and it will be like, wow, how the fuck could I even know I wanted this? I didn't even know this shit existed. I had a situation the other day where I made a delivery and I sat down with somebody and had a dope ass conversation. And it was really like very, what's that word we use? Innocent. It was innocent. But the things they were sharing and the things they were saying, the life that they lived and how it formulated certain thought processes for them to operate in. And they were sharing all of it, and everything was so, it was like, you ever had somebody like tell you something and you just sitting there thinking, like, damn, it sounds like you was customized for me. It felt like that. It was an attraction because everything that I feel emotionally, this person was was saying the things that I've always said. Why can't people see things like this? And it was like, wow, right? So that's what I'm trying to say is I'm not, oh, I need another woman. I'm operating very fine, doing my own thing, have everything I need, have access to anything I want, and then something comes in front of me and is like, wow, this is fucking dope as shit. This is fucking, it's desirable, right? And it's like, damn, what do I do with that? You right? All right, well shit, I want that. So when a woman is saying, well, y'all feel like y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, and presenting that we're looking for, sometimes it's not you're looking for anything. You just come upon things. I am Masha. Greetings up. Peace. Speaking of energy, I'm gonna leave you alone, Queen, but peace. I see you. Speaking of that desirable energy, right? It just happens. It just happens. And so, however, going back to the point of the whole, why do y'all feel like y'all can do this? And me as a man, not only just as a man, but also as a healer, having the ability to do these things, I'm comfortable with it because in my mind, it's like I'm doing the job of several men. I'm taking on the responsibilities of several men by assisting these women. In my mind, a woman dealing with another man, in my mind, there is an equal exchange that she is given for the things that he is providing her with that she needs and wants. Right? So in my mind, it's like, well, how many motherfuckers you need to provide to you? When I'm dealing with these multiple women, they're not providing me, I'm providing them. And I'm receiving something that I desire. So when I'm talking about providence, I'm speaking of needs. I do not need multiple women. I desire multiple women. I don't need multiple women. Let me be very clear. I don't need multiple women. I need at least one. But let me be very clear that the amount of things that I need on that just one woman is going to be very heavy on that woman. And to me, I feel like almost it's not possible. I don't feel like one woman could actually provide me with everything that I desire. Now, when I talk to women, Most of them are telling me the things that they desire, and most of those desires can be fulfilled by one man. And this is not from me saying, hey, you can get that from one. No. They're telling me that. They're telling me I only want one man. I only want to deal. Why the fuck I want multiple niggas doing it? Like, so there are some women who want and desire multiple men. Be very clear. But again, what I'm speaking about right now is I don't need multiple women. I don't need one woman. I desire to have this. I don't need anybody to pay my rent, to pay my bills, to assist me with my raising my children. None of this. I really don't. I don't. Because even if it comes to, look, I can't go out and do everything that I do and make all the money that I make and access all of these things if I'm taking care of my children all day. Let me be very clear. I can do a lot of what I already do at home. Some of the things that I need to leave the home for, that I desire for my women to care for my children so I can be doing other things. Watch this. If I was not able to do those things, it wouldn't matter. Because if I didn't have a woman, I wouldn't need all of the additional income that I have. My needs, for those of y'all who've been to the pad, y'all see that I really don't give a fuck. I don't need a whole lot. The pad is not some extraordinary mansion. It's a 2-bedroom house, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, small little fucking house. And literally, I don't need that much. I was in the military. I need a room of my own and a bathroom and a kitchen. I need a room of my own, a bathroom and a kitchen, a den or a living room for what? A basement. I mean, if I'm gonna grow weed. But listen, I'm saying for what I need to survive, I could stay at home and not do anything and not go anywhere. So I wouldn't need women to even care for my children because I can care for them at home myself. I can cook. I can clean. I can sew. I can do laundry. I don't need a woman. I desire women. So what I be saying is I am willing to provide you for the things that you desire to be my woman. But my issues in the past were with abandonment. So I want my women to be my woman. Like now, I don't do the my women can date other dudes. She fucking niggas and I'm fucking. I don't like if you're gonna be my woman, just be mine. Now, if you want to fuck other dudes, then we could fuck with each other. We can fuck with each other, but you ain't gotta. Why people feel like people gotta be in relationships? I have a lot of friends that sometimes if they ain't seen or haven't had, or I got women who tell me like they need that. I've been called conscious dick. I've been called weird energy. I've been called so many things, but I know what they mean. They need that divine masculine energy that's healed and that's self-aware and has knowledge of self and has all of these attributes that they hold, but they know that they can't deal with me as their man because I'm not being poly. But I do need that pure righteous energy every now and then. And so they'll come over and suck and fuck on me and we'll do whatever. Now, this is not something I've been practicing a whole lot because as a lot of y'all know, I was practicing under a monogamous, terms for like the last 3 or 4 years. I was trying something out. I was leaning into something. I was giving it a try. Just like I tell a woman, if I got a bond with a woman and she really fucking with me and she like, but I just don't think I could do that poly shit. Yo, give it a try. If you want. If not, don't worry about it. So I invite people to give things a try. So I'll give them a try. I went through a lot of healing. I went through a lot of taking care of these issues, having the generational curses, the conversations with my moms, all of this shit. I'm the Detroit medicine man. I'm the shaman. I'm the one who makes y'all, not makes y'all. I'm the one who assists you all with doing it. So how do you think I know it? Because I've been through all of this. So I'm like, all right, woman come around, I'm really feeling her. I'm feeling her vibe. I'm feeling her. I'm digging her. She's like, I just can't do this motherfucking poly shit. I ain't cut for it. At the time, I don't have no woman. I got people I fuck with. That was it. And I'm like, you know what? I don't mind giving the monogamy thing a try. This is after all of the healing I did. Fuck it. I might be okay with it. I gave it a try, and come to find out, that is the stupidest shit in the fucking world to me. That is the dumbest shit ever any black man in America could sign up for. A woman telling you, I'm not going 50-50, you be 100%, take care of me, but also I need you to only motherfucking see me, only be with me, only talk to me, don't be around other women, don't talk to them, don't. How you know what the fuck I look like? You're locking in your meal ticket. You can't lock your meal ticket in. I'll be a meal ticket, but you're not finna fucking tell me I'm only gonna be. No, you're using me. No, I'm here. Somebody told me the other day, well, I was told you community dick. I was like, oh, ain't that some shit? Well, and then I paused because I was like, well, I am a penis that some in the community have access to, right? Let's keep it right? But I can guarantee you that the women who say I'm community dick is the ones who've never, ever felt it. They might know. They hunger might be one of the ones who have been, you know what I'm saying, honored to be in such a position. But the ones who scream, it's just like when the motherfucker be screaming, oh man, she a hoe. She a hoe. The ones who saying that, they the ones who can't get it. And oh, she a bitch. She a bitch. They the ones who can't get it no more. Yeah, you heard she fuck with multiple dudes, but she won't fuck with you because you a weak ass nigga. So now you spreading that she a hoe. Or you dealt with her one time, maybe twice, and she seen you ain't shit. And she stopped fucking with you. And now you spreading that she a bitch. Let's call it what it really is. Like, I'm very open, very honest, and shit. Like, when I have a bond with somebody, I don't have limitations. Like, if we bond and those things have happened, they happen. But by no means at all am I like, if you out there and you just lonely and you just horny, like, oh girl, just go holler at 7. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out. Because let me be very clear. A lot of this shit that I'm talking right now and that I'm explaining to y'all, this is things that have happened in my past. I've been poly almost all my life. I've been poly. Let me be clear. I've been promiscuous and open and honest about being a polyamory since I was 17. I've been polygynous since 25. My first wife introduced me to it. She was like, you too good of a man to just be like with me. Like, when I say I want my sister, what I want for my sisters, what I want for myself, I want them to have somebody who supports them, who protects them, who educates them, who leads them in the right directions, who motherfucking is a good father to their children. Like, you need to be that. She's the one who said these things to me, which is like where it was like, okay, poly, now I get it. I don't just got to be out here just fucking all type of motherfuckers. But if I can take on multiple women that are mine, then I can satisfy these desires within myself in a righteous manner. And so I brought righteousness to my sexuality, because my sexuality is based in my nature, and my nature is based in the protecting, the providence, and the love for women and children in our community because of what I went through as a youth. My traumas make me feel like I have to save women in my community so that other children don't go through what I went through. My mother went through these things because my father failed her as a man, because he didn't protect her, he didn't provide for her, he didn't da-da-da-da. Now, mind you, this is what I thought early on. This is what started my whole shit. Now, being 45 years old, living entire life and hearing the whole story of what happened, I know otherwise. I know otherwise. I know that my mother had a lot to do with it. I know that religious bullshit had a lot to do. All of that. I had to do those works. I'm very self-aware. But my whole ideology was, I need to save the women and children in our community. This is what has created who I am. And just like somebody who's been molested and they might now operate under homosexual activities, just because they get healed from the traumas of the molestation does not mean that, oh, now they're going to mess with the opposite sex. No, most of those people still remain as homosexuals. I'm healed from the traumas of the molestation. I'm healed from what I went through. I don't feel like now I hate men or I hate women or I fear. But my sexual desire now is still what the fuck I've been built off of. Whether it was somebody playing in my booty or me eating coochie or whatever. That's why I be telling people, like, y'all need to leave people the fuck alone about their lifestyles. Just because they healed don't mean that now everything that they fucking have enjoyed their whole life, they don't enjoy it no more. Because they only enjoyed it because it came from a fucked up place. Bullshit. 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 So now the comfort that I have found in having multiple women, because no woman has ever made me feel like I'll be here forever. My mother never made me feel safe about being accepted by her. I was abandoned. And every relationship that I have been in has come to an end, except for the ones that I'm in now. And even one of the ones that I'm in now have come to an end several times. So who the fuck is about to convince me that I need to let that shit go? There is a possibility that you can have a loving relationship that a woman will be with you forever. Okay, well, guess what? At this point in life, 99% is bullshit. Like, of reality. 99% of the relationships I've been in have come to the end. The 1% that haven't are the relationships that I'm in now. And one day they'll come to an end, and I'm okay with that. Why y'all fucking with my way of accepting that? I'm okay with that. So with that being said, cool, I'm gonna enjoy it while it's here. But I'm not gonna put my everything into it like these women want people to do. I want you to be my only one, and I want to be your only one. Why the fuck would I do that? I'm taking care of you. Why the fuck would you be my only anything? Why? So you can one day be like, okay, I'm ready to go. I don't want to do this no more. And then I'm sitting here looking stupid like, well, what I want and my desires, I still have them. I still want to lay down next to somebody. I still want to take care of somebody. I still want to show somebody I'm a fucking man. Let me care for you. Let me do these things. I'm honored for that position. I don't want that. I'm never going to, listen, check this out, women. I'm never going to go into a job that tells me I'll pay you this much, but you never, ever, ever can get no money nowhere else. I'm an entrepreneur. Y'all know how many forms of income I got? Damn near every millionaire got at least 6 or 7 forms of income. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. So what the fuck it sound like a job or a source of income? I'm doing a business deal with somebody, and part of the contract is you can't get no money with nobody else. You got me fucked up. I pass on that contract. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Why the fuck would I sign that contract? No, hell no. No, I'm good. There's multiple sources of income out here. There's multiple sources of happiness. I'm providing you with what you said you needed. So you should be satisfied with me because I'm enough. But I never said I need you to do all of these things. I said, I like you. I love you. I will give you the things that you desire if you will be mine. And you say, okay. Okay. I'm going to do what the fuck I said I'm going to do, and you do what the fuck you said you going to do. And we going to be good. Why the fuck is what I'm doing for somebody else any of your concern? That's me. Remember, relationships are built on agreements. If you want a different type of relationship, that's fine. You get you one. But no woman can come tell me, come take care of me, motherfucking take me, but put me in a house, give me transportation, put groceries in the house, put motherfucking protection, give me money, take me on trips, do all of this shit. But I'm going to tell you what you're allowed to do. No, I'm giving you everything you want. I'm fulfilling all of your desires. And I'm saying for that, I want to be that person in your life. And I don't want you to have nobody else. Because what the fuck am I investing all of this in for? Like, I'm not going to invest a house in a property that somebody else owns. I don't do, what's them shits called? Them shits that you can go down to California and you could spend, 2 weeks there. And after that, it's somebody else's turn. And you just make payments. There's a name for them. Like, they be having this program where if you come, they'll give you a whole free hotel and trips and shit if you listen to it. I forgot what they're called, but it's like a property and everybody's investing in it, and they get a certain time frame to be there. I'm not never investing in those. If I invest in a property in Florida, it's my property. If timeshare, 222, thank you. I'm not a timeshare type of dude. I'm not investing in timeshare. I'm investing, like all the properties that I'm investing in, I own them. I can tear walls down. I can put them up. I can abandon these bitches. I can come back. I can goddamn do what I own them. They're mine. That's the type of investment that I want. And so I want my woman just the same way. My women are investments to me. They are investments to me. I have somewhere I can go and lay my motherfucking head and cry. I have somewhere I can go and let be known I'm frustrated. Listen, women are supposed to replace our mothers. All the shit that I can't go and talk about in public because I'm supposed to be strong and I'm supposed to stand up and I'm supposed to lead and people need to depend on me and people need to feel confident in me. So with that being said, there's a certain presentation, me personally, that ends with my woman. That's my woman is there to where I can put that shit away. I don't give a fuck about how I feel and how I look. I'm crying right now because my feelings hurt because my friend, he did this, he said this, and my feelings hurt and I'm crying because my friend did some foul shit. That's an investment. That's an investment. My woman did some foul shit to me. And now I want to cry about that. I'm going to go talk to my other woman. That's an investment. That's an investment. I'm investing you to be my safe house. Listen, I used to be a problem solver. When an individual has a safe house, they don't B&B them out. They don't B&B their safe house out. I'm not going to have a safe house and I'm renting it out. No, a lot of times, nobody even knows I have that safe house. Maybe 2 years will go by and nobody's been in that safe house for 2 fucking years. Nobody's been in there. Now I'm going through something. I did some shit. I got to dip off real quick. I pop up at the safe house. And everything that I need is in there. And I can lock the doors and I can get rid of all electrical devices and I can survive in there. That's an investment. That's an investment. And so understand, ladies, you all are investments to us. This is why we be having this Facebook shit and I be saying, ain't no woman the prize. The man is the prize. And I always say, if a woman is arguing with me about that, I invite her to look at what she is receiving in her life. Because what I mean by that is I've never had a prize that I've had to pay for. Now I've had some very valuable assets that I've invested in. And literally, my women have always been my women have been more valuable than any properties that I've owned, than any of my Mercedes or any of my vehicles and all of the things, my businesses, properties, everything that I've ever owned, none of them were more valuable than my women. Those were always my most valuable investments. Understand, ladies, y'all are valuable. And when we see the value in you, then we will invest. And a lot of you all are not aware of this. This is why men try to get you to not see the value in yourself. It's the same as walking in and a person trying to sell you a house and you walk in like, oh, it's smaller than I thought. And it's not even brick. Oh man, it needs a paint. Like they're not talking about, there's value. They're trying to devalue it so they can get a good deal. Like when you selling your car and the motherfucker, what's this ding? Oh, it got, oh shit, I ain't see this on the picture. Oh man, what's this rust right here? That's what they do. They talk about your insecurities and your shame spaces to make you feel that you are less valuable. Because then the investment in you is not as much. Mine, I've had some investments. They've wanted. I'd be like, hold on, has this been appraised? Is this a self-valuing assessment? Who's the appraiser of this value? And I be telling women, you can't self-appraise. If we have these types of talks, a lot of times, a lot of shit that we are having these debates about in our community they'll be gone. Because when you talk about I ain't going 50-50 and the nigga want me, he going da. What is your appraisal at? I don't care about no nigga telling me, nigga, you buy this house? Oh, nigga, you gonna come out 1.5 million, nigga. My grandma was born here, my babies was born here. I don't give a fuck about all of that shit, nigga. What's the appraisal on the house? Yeah, not the value that you have in it. What's the appraisal? What is the true worth? What is this house worth? Not what is the value of it to you. My babies was born in houses. They have value to me. So I might spend 100,000. It appraises for 46,000. Fuck is you talking about? Now, if I want to spend that because it has value, then that's my choice. But the average motherfucker is be like, I'll pass. I ain't gonna have 50-50. Okay, you don't have to. I'll pass on that property. Anyway, on to the next one that has value in it. Appraisal. The appraisal tells that y'all are valuable. And when we see that, we will invest in you. So the prize is a worthy investor, a man who, listen, a lot of men see you and want you. Y'all think that because a motherfucking 100 niggas is in your inbox, that makes you valuable. It doesn't. It doesn't. Look at the niggas who are in your inbox. None of them niggas is goddamn 6-figure niggas. And even if they are, none of them are high quality men. Because it's a lot of 6-figure bums. It's a lot of niggas. This is where you get these tricking ass niggas from. I got $1,000 for pussy. I don't care. Yeah, okay. Just that's what I be saying when we say like just having money don't mean shit. Just like having a pussy don't mean shit. Just like just having some good dick don't mean shit. None of these things brings high value as a man or high value as a woman. Appraisals are based on a lot of different things. What's the neighborhood that this house is in is like? Y'all swearing you good women, but your friends is fucking whores. Yeah, you might even really be a good woman. But look at the fucking neighborhood where you're fucking at as a house. Yeah, it is a high value house within the structure. Like if this was right here was right here, oh, that would be 1.3 million. But the fact that it's on this block, yeah, we'll give you 60,000. 60 1.6 really? Yeah, look at this neighborhood. Like we can't do anything with something of value when everything around it is threatening it. Yeah, your friends makes you less valuable. Yes. Yes. So a lot of people are self-appraising and have this idea that they are so fucking valuable. Let's talk about it. Where? Are you socially comfortable and acceptable for me? Because there's a lot of women that I've dealt with that I love the shit out of, but I don't want to walk around claiming them. Do I love them? Hell yeah. Do I want to tell everybody else that I love them? Hell no. Let's keep that between me and you. I love the shit out your little nasty ass. When you out finished selling pussy to my homeboys and all of that shit, come back because I still love you. I know what's going on, but I don't want to tell people I love you because of what's going on. I'll accept you, but I don't want to like claim you publicly. What type of shit is that? What you mean? What type of shit is that? I'm comfortable in this house, but it's a fucking dope house. It's a trap house. It's a bando. Yeah, I'll come in here and go to sleep, but I'm not going to tell people, oh, this is where I live at. Fuck you mean? Man, am I putting them in analogies that now they're a little easier to understand? Y'all got to remember, I deal with women who feel low value and have been shamed and have been traumatized and violated and all of this. So when I'm talking, I'm being very, very, very cautious about how I'm saying shit. See? But under this video, like we had a nice entrance to it. So now I can really open it up because nobody am I talking to. I'm not shaming anybody. I'm not saying you ain't shit, you ain't got no value, you ain't. I'm saying that now you're seeing where if these things are being said, you can start to look at a few things to be like, what the fuck do you mean? Or with all of this, oh nigga, I ain't going 50-50. I ain't, you know, ask me what I'm bringing to the table, nigga. Let me tell you why you're right. No nigga should ask you that. Because he brought himself to the table. I'm not finna go and ask an individual, hey, this house for sale? Well, why is it valuable? Wait a mother, nigga, I didn't promote the house to you. You seen it and was like, damn, I want that house. And came and asked if it was for sale. What the fuck I need to tell you? What the fuck? Like, hold on. But if I'm inquiring, like, yo, I'm thinking about purchasing this house. Like, what's the real value in it? That's what we talking about. That's what you bringing to the table. What's the value in it? Because is it just what I seen? Like, oh shit, I wanna throw a party in that house. Because if that's the case, let me throw a party in this motherfucker. We keep it moving. But if we're talking about like, oh, I can purchase this as an investment opportunity, all right, well shit. What is it? What are the specs? What's up with it? Is it loyal? Is it honest? Is it assisting? Does it come with things? Is it understanding? Is it competitive? Is this going to compete with the rest of my already successful investments? Oh, because if it is, never mind. Put that back. When you speak of the value you have, to who? To you or an investor? Because it would probably be best to know what the investor is doing with his properties. Ooh, shit. Motherfuckers talking that poly talk. Sit me next to anybody on any stage or any banquet or whatever the panels and all that shit y'all have. I'm open, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll say right here or publicly sitting on that platform next to those 10 people, most of these dudes, one, ain't doing the shit right, and two, don't even have the ability to. Now, I have met some stand-up brothers that's out here that's handling motherfucking business. And I'll tell you what, when these women are saying, yo, these good niggas is hard to come by, they're not lying. They're not lying. Polly what? Polly what? You probably can't even goddamn take care of yourself. How you gonna take care of two women? Get you a house, get them one too. Everybody in the same house. What? Y'all headed for destruction. Y'all headed for destruction. That's how I feel. Remember, these are my opinions. Right? My structure? No, you a queen. You don't every queen supposed to have their own goddamn castle? Fuck, I got you. You a queen, and you a queen, and you a queen, but I'm gonna have y'all all in the same. Where? Where? Empires. Empire. What? What? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But if I'm wrong, y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, tell me. But in my mind, I thought that my woman is supposed to have her whole life built off of her desires and her how she sees fit. So when she get up in the morning and she walks around this house, it should all be based off of her outlook of herself, her altars, her magic supplies, her baking supplies, her crochet supplies, her sewing, her whatever the fuck. I don't see her and her shit all in the same place, and that being peace is absence of confusion. That sounds like it could get confusing. Cause I've never had a woman that ain't went through some emotional shit and just wants to fuck up some shit. or just wants to scream or just wants to whatever the fuck is going on that she wants to express herself. You understand? So what I'm saying is, all right, so what's up with the other person's peace? Their peace ain't being disturbed by this. How am I having intimacy with you when this person's sitting in the next room listening? It's not a secret, but is that intimacy? Why every time we have sex are all of us together? Are you my woman or are you our woman? These the kind of questions I'd be looking at when a motherfucker talking about, no, everybody's supposed to be in the same house. I'm like, wait, what? If that's how you like your relationships, that's fine. And that is off the topic. But when it comes to why do men feel like that they can do what they want with multiple women, but as women, we're only supposed to be theirs? I mean, are you bringing these dudes over to the house that the dude is providing for you? And if y'all poly and there's multiple women in the home, how does the sister wife feel about whatever nigga over there seeing you? Because if y'all share a boo and it's a new boo and he ain't our original boo, are you comfortable with that? Are you comfortable hearing him in there cracking her buns? How do you as the sister wife feel about that? See all of this shit come into play? As men, we're not going through none of that because we're not doing none of that. So that's what I'm saying. It's like when y'all say, why can y'all do but we should do differently? It's because our roles are different. Y'all are the ones who are demanding that. Now watch this. Here's the biggest thing that nobody is thinking about. Over the last 10 years, the protection of the black man in the black community for the black woman is said by black women to be at an all-time low. It's said right now that black men are not protecting their women. Well, let me just ask you. When your other nigga get to grabbing you around your motherfucking throat and telling you what the fuck he said, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to respond to that? Because that was one of the promoting factors for the separation between me and my best friend when I stepped out of, because, and Polly, you don't give people ultimatums. You don't like something, you can leave. And her dude was on the phone with her, and this nigga is in all around. Listen, this is how I feel. I'm gonna speak my feelings. This nigga is an all-around bum and an ain't shit nigga. And I already was bothered by the fact that we share the same woman. Like, how are you fucking with him? Like, if I'm gonna be associated with a woman who has another man, damn, I was hoping he would be a boss ass nigga like me. And you picked it. But anyway, he's on the phone one day. Me and her is laid up, chilling, rubbing each other, doing whatever, watching TV. And he's texting, blah, blah, blah. And she's responding, blah, blah. And he calls her and she ignores it. And he calls her. I mean, this your man. You're not going to answer the phone? So she did. And he got me telling her what the fuck she better do. Because if not, and I was like, hold on. Hang up that motherfucking phone. And she did. And I blocked him and I made it very, 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 very clear. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if this is your other man. I better not ever hear no motherfucking threat coming out no nigga mouth to my motherfucking woman. I don't threaten no physical shit on you. So this, it started to bring about something in me that I've been trying, that I have, that I've put away a long time ago. And I don't like anything or anybody threatening to bring that back out in me. And no disrespect, ladies. No disrespect. But a lot of y'all have shown and proven time and time again that you all are not good at making motherfucking good conscious decisions about the niggas y'all be fucking with. So when you get a nigga such as myself who can lead you properly and care for you and take you out of all of the shit that you complaining that these niggas done put you through, to tell me that you would like to invite the possibility of that shit to you even more again, I would rather just not deal with you, because I'm not putting my fucking safety on jeopardy because you failed yet again to pick the correct type of nigga, and now this nigga's putting his hands on you. He fucking your shit up. He putting his hands on your children. Who the fuck? Who brought these niggas home? And where I need to send them back to. And I don't need to do that type of shit no more. And I don't need my woman, because I've had to battle to not respond or react to things that my client it's a challenge as a previous problem solver in our community to hear these things and not respond to them. Watch the Book of Eli. Somehow that boy Denzel Washington, all of his fucking roles that he plays for whatever reason in this simulation that we call life, he's trying to tell me something specifically, because all his fucking movies are always parts of my life. You want to know about me? Watch all his fucking movies. It's the craziest shit. Antoine Fisher, motherfucking Fences, motherfucking Equalizer, motherfucking the one I just spoke on. So, Book of Eli. He's on the path. He's hearing this shit. He's saying, it's not my business. Stay on the path. Stay on the path. Stay on the path. Because you want to come off that path because you know you can. Because you have the ability to respond so it feels like your responsibility. But you know that you've been given other responsibilities. So, saying all that, for me to allow my woman to have the possibility of bringing that, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No, why would I let you fuck with another nigga? No, I'm invested in you. You're mine. I'm providing all of these things, and I believe that they're just gonna come over here and what is that shit called? When people come over and use your shit and they fuck it up. They just fuck it up. Oh, not navigate it. It's a word that they have. It's like where people, it's like it's vandalized. Yeah. No. Hell no. Vandalize my shit? No. No, hell no. Because what I'm gonna say? What I'm gonna say? Ooh, you ain't got no renter's insurance? I ain't got no renter's insurance on my motherfucking woman. I'm gonna let another motherfucker come over here and play all in it and do all type of shit. And this motherfucker done vandalize my shit. Because some vandalism can't be taken away. The fuck? Talk to me. I talk back. Talk a little shit, because I talk that. Am I wrong? Ladies, if you feel differently, these are your questions. I'm telling you in response. I'm giving my response to the questions being asked. Why can y'all do this, but we can't? We invested in you. What did you invest in me? What have you invested in me that if I deal with another woman, you're losing something? Now, again, if your man is not financially fit, that's different. If your man's not sexually fit, that's different. If you got ED, you don't need to be trying to have multiple women. If you have financial issues, hard times, it's like you're not able to just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing wrong with you as a man, but I don't think you, why go and get two women and bring them into poverty? When I go get a woman, I'm bringing them out. Like, I ain't, the women that I've had that have had equal or more than me, I didn't put them anywhere. We just got together. I didn't put them in the house. But I did serve as that masculine energy for the children. I did serve as that source of leadership and guidance. See what I'm saying? But never have I, listen, when I went through what I went through, the story of Job, as a lot I always tell, of going from a boss to a bum in 6 months, going from European sinks and motherfucking jacuzzis out in the suburbs, riding around in Mercedes Benzes, to squatting in a house off of 7 Mile in Conant, where when I flush the toilet, you can hear the shit going into the basement. That's why all of the heat vents were blocked off and taped up, so that that filth could not rise up into where I sleep at. What the fuck? What? No, I got rid of all of my women. Like, yo, what the fuck you mean? Go. No. Free, she was a rider. She was like, nigga, I'm here with you. Fuck you mean? I was in a trap house when you met me, nigga. I doubt you can be living in a place that was worse than when you got me, so I ain't going no fucking where. Shout out to Free. She the realest motherfucker I've ever had in my life. Shout out to you, babe. If you listening, I love you for life. To this day. Off the wake up. No questions asked. Fuck anybody got a problem with that. I went from a boss to a bum in 6 months. And yeah, she'll tell you. I even I told her, like, I'll put you in the house and I'll take care of you and all of this, but like, no, like, cause I already knew, like, this is fucked up. And so I wasn't fucking with nobody. I mean, shit, I don't even think I was even fucking. I think that's when I went celibate. Like, what? I don't deserve no pussy. What? I didn't even. What I'm gonna do with it? I can't feed it. I can't close it. I can't get it high. I can't get it drunk. What I'm gonna do with some pussy? But show it how fucking weak I am at this moment. Show it how much of a bum ass nigga I am. Because I didn't have a problem admitting that. This is not a diss to us as men. It's a reality check. And I knew why. It was punishment. And I've always been the nigga to put my hands behind my back and motherfucking lean up against the wall if I ever violated a nigga, violated his woman, did anything. Nigga, get yours. The first one. Bow. That first, I'm taking that. Like, I'm a nigga who, so I knew this punishment, nigga, for your ego. Yeah, you was out here hood rich and had everything, and yeah, you was that nigga. But you ain't had to walk around with your motherfucking goddamn neck all up with your dick in your hand, like, yeah. And the more that I dealt with entheogens and spirituality, the more I was realizing that it wasn't all just me. But I carried on with that same energy. So now I'm responsible because I know. And that's why I was punished the way I was. So when I went through my bum shit, when I went through my punishment, I'm not bringing nobody with me. I'm going through depression. This was another thing that was spoken about the other day. Y'all got to be aware of the motherfuckers that y'all letting nut up in you. Because let me tell y'all, what we are going through and what we're experiencing, when we release into y'all, we're releasing it. If we going through a lot of turmoil, depression, fucking anger, all of this shit, and you let us release into y'all, or let, whether it's vaginal or oral or anal, it does not matter. It does not matter, ladies. When you allow us to release that into you, this is a magic. Remember, sex is one of the first magic. It's how you create people. Those of y'all who don't believe in magic, I've heard people been talking shit about me, talking about I'm weird, I'll be on the other shit. That's fine. Call it what you want. It's one of the most powerful. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. I ain't have to try to find another way to put it. Fuck y'all. It's one of the most powerful magics. Sex. So when you allow this release from those who are suffering internally, you are now accepting that. They're walking away feeling better. And you wondering why you having nightmares. You wondering why you pissed the fuck off all day. You ain't even got nothing to be mad about. This ain't something I'm making up. I had somebody call me, and I know this person. We've dealt with each other in the past. Like, this was my woman at one point. And she was like, look, nigga, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, what's up? She was like, I just been going through some shit lately. Like, I've been da-da-da-da and blase split and feeling like this and feeling all of this anger and da-da-da-da, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you know, we talked about a few things and everything was coming up negative. And I was like, yo, you know, you got a man? You know, no, I ain't got no man. Okay, well, no. Well, you got somebody you fuck with? Because I know, you know, sometimes you ain't got a man, but I got somebody, you know, we ain't really, we kind of played with each other, but we ain't had sex yet. I was like, played with you? Like, what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like you gave him some head and he gave you some head type of shit. Yeah. Okay. Did you swallow? Because I know you. I know. She hesitated. Like, yeah. And I was like, I said, all of these things that you're saying that are going on, can they be attributed to him? She said, you know, I don't know. I don't really talk to him like that. She said, I'm going to hit you back. She called me the next day. She said, I called him up and I started asking him, hey, like, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? And she was like, yeah, cool. Like, how do you feel? Like, where's your, you know, with life and everything and things going on with you? And he was like, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's fucked up. Like, I'm so angry right now because, and he just started to tell her everything, and everything that he was saying, she's going, oh shit. All of that shit that she's been experiencing was from that. Another situation, I have somebody that I was dating and we had split up, you know, but we were still cool. And so every now and then she might pull up on me, smoke with me, chill, da da da. And so she came over and she was on a video chat with a whole bunch of chicks and they was doing whatever they was doing and talking. And she got off of it. She was like, hey, I'm gonna holler back at y'all. And she came from downstairs upstairs and she came down. I was down in the pad working and she came and you know, she blessed me. You know what I'm saying? She blessed me, right? And shoo, good shit. Ah, oh my God, thank you, right? Went back to what she was doing. I'm hearing this whole shit. She gets back on the phone in the video chat with her peoples. And they talking, and the girl say, girl, what the fuck? Like, you earlier this morning was looking all tired and looking all drained and looking all da-da-da-da. Like, you get back on this bitch, you all shining and you this and you that. Damn, bitch, what the fuck you been doing? And she said, I keep telling y'all bitches, sometimes you gotta suck a spiritual nigga dick. And I'm downstairs like, excuse me? Like, it fucked me up. But then I thought, like, because she started telling them, like, y'all gotta think these dudes we be fucking with, they be this and they be that, they blow energy. Like, we be taking all that shit on. But like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like when you got somebody who da 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 da, and you take that on, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh, and I started to understand why she would be asking me about what's going on around me because she's also into magic. She's also very powerful. So she knows these things. So I'm like, oh, that's why she will only come around when I'm on fire. Like, how you doing, man? I'm good. Like, she's there for me when things is bad. She'll talk to me. She'll whatever, like all of that. But she's not ever done that when things are bad. She's not one of them, oh, you can release it me. No, no, nigga, you cannot. Nigga, even though you are a high vibrational nigga, I don't want your even low vibrational shit. Some women have the ability to transmute that shit. Understand that. There are women out here who they know exactly what the fuck is going on. And they'll let it be known, like, nah, you good. I transmute all that shit. Exactly. Be careful. Sharing energy has powerful implications. Exactly. So with that being said, all that being said, when I went through those hard times, when I was broke, when I couldn't provide for myself, I wasn't fucking with nobody. I'm not putting that energy on somebody else. I'm not putting that depression on. Like, you got to think of what these relationships bring about, what these exchanges bring about. And that's why I be telling my women, don't worry about me. I'm aware of all of this shit. A lot of y'all don't be. You was letting low vibration. Now, you might not like people that I deal with, but I know where they at. I know they spiritual hygiene. I know they personal hygiene. I know they mental hygiene. These things are important to me as a healer. As a woman, these things don't like I've seen the dudes that some of y'all have fucked with. And some people I don't even do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's some people that, I don't judge their mates that they've been with, because whatever it is that I'm with them for has nothing to do with those things. But those people who those things do matter to me, I'm going to have to judge off of that. The woman who got my children now, I was like, hold on, what's the relationship with you and your baby daddy? Oh, we cool. We cool. We cool. He pull up, he shake my hand, I shake his hand. Then I could look that nigga in his face, he looked me in my face. We could all sit around, have a cool, yup, cool, yup, moving forward. You beefing with all your baby daddies? Red flag for me. Niggas be like, man, you sound stupid as shit. Nigga, your motherfucker, you gonna be fucking her baby daddy. Nigga, well, shit, it's her baby daddy. That would be one of those things where it's like, nah, it's not forgivable, but she ain't just go get some nigga in the streets and pussy. This is somebody that y'all have children with. I know that bond. I'm going to be quite 100. I don't give a fuck what the fuck we've been through. I will still, if one of my baby mamas come on to me, slide immediately. So if any of my other baby mamas or women is watching, I just want you to know that I'm being 5 minutes in the room, he'll fold. Yes. Fold you like a pretzel. Hell yeah. Because in my mind, we might be able to fix. And so that idea, it's present in my baby mama. I mean, in my woman, her baby father, that idea is present in her mind. And fellas, if you have a woman who has another baby daddy and she's cool with him, you have to understand that that idea will forever be present in her mind. Deal with it. Trust it. There's going to be an improper conversation every now and then when somebody's drunk. Every now and then somebody's going to go down memory lane. It's going to happen. But when you say you're in a relationship and you have trust, that means a lot of shit. Mine has, well, I ain't got to go give a no, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm very aware that any woman that I have, they have children with other men. And I'm very aware that those relationships with those other men are relationships. They're bonds. And I still will trust that they not going to sleep with them like they tell me they're not going to sleep with no other nigga. But I'm not looking for them to not have an emotional bond or a bond with these dudes. Like I'm saying, I don't want my woman having no emotional bonds with just dudes out here, like just niggas on Facebook. That's what I'm trying to say, is I'm trying to paint these pictures so we can understand the broadness of all of these situations and how they come up and what we really dealing with. So in a poly relationship, when I'm saying I want my woman to be my woman, that's the lengths that I can have that woman to. I can never have those parts of her that she got with her other, you know what I'm saying? Just like my baby mamas, I'm not sliding on none of them. You know what I'm saying? Not the ones that's not my women. Like they husbands and all of them, they got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? They got nothing to worry about. So don't take me saying what I said as that. Y'all gotta understand the concepts that I'm providing now, right? All right. So they don't have nothing to worry about because there's a respect there. But there's also that friendship, and that's what I'm saying is I would rather move into a relationship with a woman who's cool with her baby daddy and the potential of her fucking him before I would move into a relationship with a woman who's beefing and hate all her baby daddies. I would rather deal with you have a bond and love and might fuck around because We got kids together. So I know that our bond is always like, you'll always be there for me. That's how I looked at it. Like, what's the relationship with you and your baby daddy? Nigga, we cool. Bet. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. Yeah, because I don't want to beef with my baby mamas. If we split up, we, whatever reason, agree that this ain't no good for us and we don't need to do it no more, cool. I want to be cool with whatever niggas you with in the future. I want you to be cool with whatever woman I sit up next to, because whatever going on, we got children together. And that's gonna come up. Let's go to the movie. Let's go to the apple orchard. Let's do it. Let's do it, all of us. I'm cool with that type of shit. We went to our daughter's basketball game the other day, and her motherfucking other baby daddy was there. We dapped it up. What up, nigga? What's, man? What the fuck been up, man? You know what I'm saying? We might not hang out and go hit licks together and no shit like that, but we cool. We'll sit. We'll blow something. If the position presents itself, it's not a problem. It's not an issue, and I love that. I prefer that. That, like, yo, man, you fucked around. Yeah, I know. I heard. She told me. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I would be more comfortable with that than being, hey, man, she, nigga, you heard me. Hell no, she got me blocked too, man. How long it been for you, man? I ain't seen mine in 3 years. How long for you, man? 4 years. 'Cause, you know, I was broke up with her a year before you started fucking with her. I ain't seen mine in 4 years, bro. Yeah, my bad, man. I should have told her to let you see him. I ain't even think about it, man. When I was telling her, fuck that nigga. I ain't never liked that nigga anyway. Now I'm going through the same shit. My bad, homie. No, it's all good, dog. I did dog the bitch out, though. Good, nigga. I'm glad one of us did. Ha 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 ha. Nah, we don't need that. Fellas, we need to be cool with the baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not saying like be cool to that point, but yeah, be cool to that point. Cause like for real, like one thing we gotta always realize is, man, life is based off decisions. So people gonna do what they want to do. You just be aware and just watch what people do. That's what I be telling my woman, like, yo, you should be cool with me being poly. Cause these niggas is gonna lie to you. Me, I'm coming home telling you, man, look, man, I met this chick today. Man, she had me in awe, man. Like I was just sitting there listening to her, and she talking to me, and I'm just, and then she called me out on it, like, nigga, you over there falling in love, gazing in my eyes, and like she called me, I ain't even think, like, I want to tell my girl that shit. Niggas out here sneaking and shit. No, I want to tell my girl. If we really best friends, we in this for life, and you know I fuck with other people, why the fuck no. I don't want to talk to my homeboys about this type of shit. That's that, like, you know, like that's no, cause that's putting her out there. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where this shit gonna go. I want my women to be able to trust, and I want to be able to trust them with my information like this. Cause then, like, ain't no secrets. You see? So if y'all want to be able to do that too, then y'all have to provide yourselves with a safe space for yourself and a safe space for your mate. And let me be clear, these things is best presented from the beginning. That's to the men and the women listening. And this shit ain't all it's cracked up to be. It's very difficult. No, excuse me. Pardon myself. It's challenging. It's not difficult. It's not difficult for me. It's challenging. And I love the challenge, right? It's a very challenging thing to maintain poly relationships successfully. Okay, here we go. I want to know, why do guys need more than one mate? Very good question. So I said this the other day about, I'm gonna make a analogy. You, my woman, and you have traumas that you have experienced, and we've worked through them. And some of these traumas cause you to have lost total connection and comfort within yourself and sexuality. And so for you, sex is something that has to be approached consciously, intentionally, and with attention. And it takes a little bit of work to get you to the point of releasing And it takes a lot of work to get you to orgasm. But I'm aware of what you've been through, and I accept the challenge. So let's do this. And we do that. And challenge accepted and performed and right. Um, However, for me, I crave and desire a sexuality that is based in desire and in what's happening right now and passion and intensity. And that's how me and this person, when we are intimate, that's how we engage. Now, most of the women that I've talked to, most of them only want one man. Most of them. The ones that want multiple men, I tell them that you are going to need to accept beta men, or you're going to need to accept to provide for yourself, because you're going to constantly have a revolving door. They'll try it because they're attracted to you, but it's so challenging that and so you need to provide for yourself. I don't have to worry about none of that. I'm providing for myself and I'm providing for you. Do you want multiples? Most women say no. Okay, cool. I'll be your desires. I will do what you need, what you want. But by no means does that mean that you are fulfilling all of my desires. And let me be clear, I said it earlier, you wasn't here. If you are, you're tired as hell. Understand that me having multiple women, baby, I love getting touched on. I love getting massaged. I love getting my feet rubbed. I love getting my back rubbed. I love getting my sucked. I love these things. And I might crave a few of those different things that I all in the same day in multiple days. I'm a very touchy-feely dude. Like my life was spent without. So listen, let me put it like this. All my life, I ain't felt no physical contact unless I was fucking or fighting. And that's why I do those two things great and will invite motherfuckers to it. That was the only time I felt physical contact, when I was fucking or fighting. So those two things that I do those for my survival. When I'm fucking my women, it's to give them what they desire. What I want in return is intimacy. I want physical contact. She said, no, I don't want multiples. And I really wouldn't want my man to have multiple people either. That's understandable. That's understandable. Because that's what's been taught in America, that whole monogamy shit, it's easier to control. I know they've taken us away from our natural cultures. Yes, and why can't one person do these things for you? Uh, yeah, because you be sucking a whole lot of dick, massaging a whole lot of backs, rubbing a whole lot of feet, cooking a whole lot of meals. You would be doing a whole lot. Like you know. Then you got to help me with my businesses. Then also don't forget you got to raise these babies without question. Okay. Then while I'm going and doing my out of town things, I'm gonna need you. Wait, I do a lot of shit. That's why I said like polygyny to me isn't for everybody. It's for a certain class of man. I'm in multiple states. I used to have a woman in each state that I frequent. So when I'm like, what you mean? When I get there in that state, I'm taken care of. You can't do it all, baby girl. You can't listen. The solar system has one sun that is able to give off light to all planets simultaneously. Every planet cannot give the sun the all of the magnetic fields that it is receiving. This is something that was brought through slavery and through American culture. This ain't our culture. This not our culture. This whole monogamy shit. That's why it don't feel right. That's why don't nobody, like, niggas don't feel right about that shit. That's why all them niggas be cheating. They just too scared to man up and be honest about who they are and to accept the responsibilities that come with it that y'all keep failing to see. You don't want your man to be with another woman. You should want your man to have the ability to be with, even if you don't want him to, you should want your man to have the ability to take care of multiple women. Period. Remember when I told y'all the woman replaces the mother and the father replaces the man. I mean, the man replaces the father. Just because that woman got multiple children don't mean no, nigga, I need to be able to take care of all of y'all. That's something that's instilled in us as men. How? By having all of these. It teaches us what our focus should be on. This is all day, every day. All the fuck that I do is heal my community and provide for my women and children. This is why there's a whole bunch of Tom-assery, jackasseries, and tomfooleries going on in the community, because people don't know their fucking roles no more, or even have them. Y'all so busy worried about where this man at and is he with another woman that we are missing raising these children. We're missing raising these children. And y'all need assistance with a lot of it. I got 7 babies from my flesh. Between me and another one of my relationships, we got 10. Oh, I don't have any kids. Okay. See, and look, I said that earlier. You wasn't here. I said to the women who don't have children or can't or past that, none of this shit don't mean nothing to them. But as for me, as a man, who I see it as the man's role is to protect and to provide for the women and children in the community and in my community and in my life and in my circle, in my family. You know what I'm saying? These two things are the foundation of the why. The why. Because like I was saying earlier, my woman was, when I was practicing under monogamous terms, I tried it out. And it was the dumbest shit ever. It was the dumbest shit ever, especially in today's society. I'm going to be 100% responsible for you, but I'm not allowed to do anything else. What the fuck does that mean? Why? Why are you going to control my life when you showed me you're not making good decisions at controlling your own life? How about you allow me to assist you in your life and you be happy with that? And the fact that I'm assisting other women and being a place of leadership to them and guidance to them, being a father figure to their children, being a provider of things in their household, how can we say we are about culture and we want for our sisters what we want for ourselves? There's a very, very, due to homosexuality, takes away a whole lot of the available men. And then due to federal crimes, drugs, blah, 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 blah. That takes a whole lot of available men. Now, out of the available men that are left, are any of them even able or willing to fulfill and hold the position of a good man, father figure, and leadership in a family responsibly? Survey says, look at the community. Apparently not, because even the monogamous relationships are not being held up. That's why I don't be giving a fuck about how people feel about me having multiples, because it's like, yo, y'all not even holding down monogamous relationships. You can do all of that without having sex with all of them. That's what friends are for. What? That's my woman. Why wouldn't I have sex with my woman? Why is one of my women gonna tell me about some? Listen, If that's the case, then none of the women would have access to me since the first woman I fucking had sex with. You're not investing in me. I'm investing in you. You don't take Are you willing to put me up in a house and take care of me? Pay my bills, pay my rent, give me a car, all of that. That's how you boss up. That's how you say, hey, that right there, that's mine. Are you doing that for your men? Are you providing your men with a place to stay, a house to drive, a house to drive? Listen to my stupid ass. Look, I don't even sound like a nigga you should be listening to. Talk to me. I talk back, talk a little shit. I talk that. We have fun around here. You know what I'm saying? So this is all in fun. But at the same time, I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna provide that? Because that's what will allow you to say, hey, don't do this and do that. You're taking care of something you own. Y'all don't be having ownership of men. Men have ownership over women. The women submit and agree to be you're my woman. That's my pussy. Only if you say so. Let me be very clear. But the minute that you say differently, please let it be known. Please stand on that. Let it be known. But as long as you agree to that, that's my pussy. And you my woman. I've invested. You said you want a motherfucker to take care of you. Blase split. I'm doing all of that. And for that, I want you to be my woman. I want you to belong to me. I ain't never, ever, ever, ever agreed to belong to another woman. No woman has said, I want you to belong to me. And I'm like, all right, bet. You can't afford me. I have not met a woman yet who can afford me. You want me to belong to you? No, I doubt that. But at the same time, I didn't tell him what to do. I understand, but you know what I'm saying? He's threatened with losing his investment. That's how I see it. Like, you're threatening with losing your investment. Imagine you invest in the property. You $100,000. You put $100,000 down payment. You have, you know what I'm saying, $900,000 to pay off. $1 million. You know, cool million, right? You put 10% down. You start making payments. You 4 years in on them payments. And then the people who you have this agreement with tell you, hey, you know what? Nah, we shutting that deal down. No dice. Never mind. This investment that you're investing in, you're not gonna get it. No, it doesn't like what you did last week. It doesn't like the other investment you just invested in. So it's out. Y'all not realizing that you all literally have that power. That I don't give a fuck what I say. Wait, I put 100,000 down and I've been paying for 3 years on this investment. Doesn't matter. It didn't like the new investment you just made, so it's out. We got to suck that shit up. Do you? Hell no. So how the hell you gonna tell me not to have another investment? Hell no. Hell no. Then invest what I'm investing then. I wish I would go 50-50 on a nigga with a nigga. Well, I wish I would goddamn and belong to a woman. Why would I belong to somebody who's telling me I won't even motherfucking invest what you invest in? But I'm going to belong to you? You don't even sound like you're going to take care of your investments. Nor can you. I invested way more than he did. Well, that's between y'all, baby. That's between y'all. Because over here, how I run mines, that ain't something that's easy for a woman to say. Because my whole thing is like, my thing, I always say, my rule is when she leave me, she need to be better off than where she was when she met me. When she leaves me, she needs to be better. Now, remember, I told y'all in the beginning that I don't see my relationships lasting forever anyway. Shout out to Free. That's the one right there. That's the one right there. That's the only relationship I ever had that has shown the loyalty that it has even to this day. 20 years, raised all my babies, held me down, whatever the fuck. So shout out to her. But she know how I feel. I still, because our relationship did end. And then we got back together later. So what I'm saying is, these investments that I make, I am very clear. I'm consciously aware that I can lose all of this investment overnight. and there's nothing that I can do about it. So there's no way that this investment is going to tell me that I'm not allowed to have other investments. You got me fucked up. You like, and I don't argue this with my mates because this is something I'm clear about publicly, like, and I've always been. So any woman that even thinks about being interested in me, she has access to all of this shit. Like, what? Women know before they talk to me what the fuck they're getting into because I am a healer of the community and I'm a social figure. And so I have always worn my life and my thoughts publicly. I don't have secrets. I don't have secrets. People, everybody got secrets. No, everybody doesn't. I don't need them. My name is Sincere, right? So I know my community's secrets. Y'all got to remember that. That's why I don't need none. I have to have room to hold all of you alls. You got to think, as a healer, I know people's diseases. I know their fears. I know their traumas. I know their stories. I know all of this about the people who have come and have trusted me and been clients and been customers and been friends and been all of these different things. Remember that. So for me, I'm very, very open about everything because I got you all secrets. So why shouldn't you all have access to mine? I have all y'all's information. So why shouldn't you have access to mine? You have to trust in me for you to be my client. So why shouldn't you have the things that you need to know to build trust? Just like I was just talking about being in polygynous relationships and how I talk to my mates about things that go on around me, even if it's challenging or it's uncomfortable to them or me. Like, I want you to know so you can continue to make a choice, a sovereign decision about how you want your life to go. Because let's be very clear. I was having a conversation the other day and I said some of my women, they might not work and then they start working. Some of them have gotten some very prestigious jobs, right? And they say, well, how you feel about it? I said, I don't feel no type of way. It's okay with me. But I do recognize that now a lot of my power has been subsided and that the potential to lose my investment just went up a little bit. So do you feel like the women should feel the same way about the situation? So I don't know if you was here earlier. I said that I have dated women who have dated other dudes while we were dating, have sex with other dudes. And that my thing for that is if we're going to be in that type of relationship, I'm just not financially responsible for you. Nor am I'm not a protector nor a provider for you. Cause now it's like, cause if I do, you're just being greedy. Cause like I just said, that the whole point of me doing this is to provide to the women and the children of my community and my desires. So it's like two things in one in a righteous way. As long as I'm being very verbal, like the people who I've been with don't give a fuck. That's why I'd be like, people feel the need to always tell me I wouldn't do that shit. And I'd be like, okay. Let me be very clear, y'all. There is not a lack of people who would. There is not, my inbox is not filled with women telling me, oh, hell no, I never do that shit. It's with women saying, so you telling me that you would do, like you do all of that and all you ask is that the women be loyal to you. And I'd be like, yeah. And I like, shit. Nigga, I've been loyal to niggas in the streets for 10 years and all these niggas ain't got no money. Bum ass nigga, they stop beating me up. I know. Shorty, I mean, you can tell me if you want to get it out, but trust me, I already know. I know the value of myself, so I'm not worried about somebody saying, shit, I'd never buy that shit. You can't purchase it. It's a prize. Remember, I told y'all that. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. It's not a matter of, oh, I wouldn't what? Like, you wouldn't what? Like, you wouldn't come into, because that's, you got to think, like, as a man, all I got to do is be me. And as a planet, because that's what I refer to as women, as planets, right? I'm the sun, women are planets. As a planet, you either going to have a a magnetic attraction to me, or you not. And if you come into my magnetic field with some magnetic attraction, I'm either gonna give you some light or I'm not. So it's not a matter of like asteroids flying by the sun. Like, I would never rotate around you. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Something about I need some business, but I can't find a man, so I just want to complain about you being a man to multiple women. I don't know. I didn't. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not throwing shots. Remember, y'all, I'm a funny motherfucker. I be talking shit. I'm not actually talking about you. I'm talking about my last relationship. I was trying to understand what was going on with what he was thinking. Well, I'm not sure what happened with that relationship, because did he have another woman and he told you about it, and then he operated within it fucked up, or did he have another woman and he lied, or he didn't tell you? So you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure, like, because to ask me a question to try to get guidance on, I guess he was feeling like he didn't have any power. So was this a poly relationship that you was in? Let me get it. Now that I know you're asking me to try to figure out and get an answer, he lied the whole time. Okay, see, well, yeah, that's the rule number one. Ain't no lying. Like, nah, we don't do that around here. That's why I said any woman that comes into my contact, she already know what it is. She already know I'm poly, and probably know what women I deal with. You know, at least one of them. At least one of them. I ain't been real public about the other one because mind y'all business. Fuck that. I ain't got to be announcing shit. You know when you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm protect my shit. Like, fuck, for what? Because every relationship ain't public. This one ain't like the relationship that I have with the mate now. We've been a social like couple like the whole time. It was kind of started in that. So that, but no, all my relationships ain't got down public and let's talk about and oh, I know y'all business and I know who and all that. I can just go and read y'all posts to find out. Yeah. I tried to get him to talk to me, but he just kept lying. Well, I mean, but listen to what you said. Like, okay, so let's talk about that part, the lying part. Why is niggas always lying? Because they don't feel safe telling y'all the truth. Because the truth brings separation. You don't believe me? Tell a good friend they breast stink. You know what I'm saying? I'm being funny, right? But y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, people being honest, sometimes it hurts people's feelings. That's why I said, like, being honest is a superpower for me now. Because it took a lot for me to earn this name sincere, to not lie to people. Like, for like who I am and how I operate, that was heavy. Like, don't lie to my woman, especially. What? Shit. So it's a very difficult thing, but it takes the feeling of safety for for you all. Like, for me, it was not a safety thing. It was like, you have to do this. It doesn't fucking matter. This is it's an integrity thing, right? I had to rebuild myself. But I'm saying that to say, like, if you want your men to be comfortable with you, then they can't be punished for their answers, their desires, their wants. You know, we have to be ready for real responses. The same way when I'm talking to, because let me be very clear, my woman, she accepts the poly, but she ain't found, one of them ain't found 100% comfort in it yet. So I'll be telling her shit and I'll see her body tensing up a little bit. And I'll be like, you want me to just, no, I need this, I need to go through it. I know what it is. It's just the old me and it's the triggers, it's the old triggers. But I'm very aware. She's self-aware and she knows how to navigate. And that's the shit that's so fucking awesome because I'll be watching it in real time. So you got to think, I'm telling you, like, because we was operating under monogamous terms. So she had got comfortable with that and I was not. And relationships are based on agreements. So when it came to time to renegotiate the contract, it was something that was non-negotiable for me. And if this is non-negotiable for you, non-negotiable for me, then we can just go ahead and co-parent and move forward. But if this is something that one of us could say, hey, it's negotiable for me. This investment is if I got to come in on Saturdays, fuck it, I'll get my weekend up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be saying like everybody has to be honest from the beginning, because if it's not worth you for the relationship or him, then that needs to be present. But we can't be threatened for how we feel. You want him to be honest, he'll be honest. All right, you want him to live honestly, and he starts living honestly, and you get the fuck on. He just got punished for that. Now he knows that the mates that he takes up in the future, is this a punishable offense to you? You're telling me you want this, that, and the other, and from that, you will give this, that, and the other. Now, for me, this is something that might happen. This is separate than any fucking thing that we just agreed on in this contract. But in the past, I've lost a fucking big investment because of this. Is this something that will null and void this investment? And if it is, I'm good. I don't want to go in on this investment. That's how I operate. I never punish them. I'm very open and not judgmental, especially with him. Well, I don't know why he was lying then. Lying cause don't feel safe, or lying because he likes the thrill. But you don't have to lie to like the thrill. He can still like the thrill. You know what I'm saying? I used to like the thrill. Like me and my first woman was swingers. I liked the thrill of sex. You know what I'm saying? Of like, just like what? Like, yeah, I mean, don't let me go into details and shit, but especially multiple women. Like, I like what? Like, that's some, like, it's some boss shit. Like, most of these niggas can't do something to provide and protect and satisfy one, and you are doing multiple and they loving it. And it's like it was an ego thing for me, and I loved it. And so, but I still didn't lie. So you don't have to lie because you like a thrill. I was very open and honest about that. And my woman was like, I like the thrill too. So if we get married, you ain't gonna stop fucking other women? Nah, me neither. Okay, cool. You gonna be fucking any men? No. You? No. Okay, cool. And that's it. I still love the thrill. Now I'm older. Now my mindset is in a different place. I even asked him if he wanted a threesome. I never tried to leave him. He was trying to leave me. Well, I mean, now that's the thing about it. Like, if you got somebody and you giving everything and you open everything, and these people still can't be honest with you, that's just a separate. That has nothing to do with monogamy or polygyny. This is some healing that needs to take place within that person. And the question now is, are you willing to work with them while they're going through this healing? And the first part of that is, are they willing to actually admit it, address it, and even start the parts of healing? Lying. Oh no, I meant the thrill of the cheating in their mind. Oh, so I mean, if that's the case, then that needs to be presented as well. Like, I know y'all probably like, wait, what? But no, like, okay, check it. As a man, I like the three. Now I'm speaking from this example of somebody who's on here. So for those of y'all who don't know, this person is, I'm using their example. I'm thrilled with cheating. Like the like, yeah, I'm lying to this chick and I'm fucking with her, and I know I got a girl on the side, and woo woo woo. Like, I like that shit. Like, right? I need to be able to share that with my mate, because my mate is my best friend. So now our polygyny is based in them understanding that I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but I'm gonna be out here fucking other people. If you're telling me I'm okay with you having sex with other people, babe, then now it's because it's a mystery because you want to feel like you cheating. All right, so do you want me to try to find out or like catch you and shit? Like, you want me to be checking your phone, like, motherfucker, who you talking to? Like, do you like that, or do you want me to just kind of like be unaware, and if I catch your ass, I'm gonna punish you? And like, now you can see what I'm saying. I was having this conversation the other night about being open and honest about everything, because it gives the ability to now walk through everything with this person that you're saying, I want to share everything with you with. Because now y'all just having a extended lifelong role play. And that sounds quite interesting, I gotta say. I kind of like that. Like, even if my woman who's uncomfortable with the idea of me being poly, but she's open to me being poly. I should present her that with that. Like I'm gonna practice like I'm cheating. Like, like I'm poly. Okay, we're agreeing to it. But nah, I'm only gonna fuck with you. And like letting her know. And so that way, when I'm dealing with other people, I can let them know, yeah, I'm poly, you know what I'm saying? One of my mates, like we got this thing where in our relationship, she know I deal with other people, but we got this kind of like game we play where like I'm cheating. Like I gotta act like a now let me be very clear. Most women are gonna be sitting there eating that dinner looking at you going, first of all, this poly shit sounds stupid. But now you telling me that, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be hard for them to actually, unless you have the character where like, no, you're an honest motherfucker. Like, oh, okay. Like I'm a community person, so I'm known in the community. So my character is like you can ask, and people are like, yeah, nah, he blah 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 blah, right? But most people don't have that luxury. That's kind of a luxury, like to have a city knows me so much that I don't have to worry about nobody lying on me or trying to shame me or like people know, like, what man, come on, whatever. We know 20 years. Like we've well fucking been over there. We sleep at his house. We eat his food. Like I'm that type of person in my community. So you know what I'm saying. But the average dude who is opening up to poly with his woman and whatever, he works at fucking Chrysler and she's a stay-at-home mom and he's meeting this chick and they're having this conversation. She's gonna think you full of shit. You know what I'm saying? But she might go along with it. And so I'm just saying I like to say this is what I mean when I say they need to have that safe space. Because if that's the case, now y'all good. Like he gets to have the thrill of cheating to keep you as this is one of his ways to show you that important to him, you that main thing. Nothing is gonna come between this. Like it's a little weird ass way of knowing your position. Some women want flowers and want men to post them on social media. This my baby, this my boo. I'll slide on the nigga about this one. And some of them want to feel like this nigga gonna hide everything else that he does. That I know he doing stuff, but he's gonna hide it because I don't like it, and I'm spoiled, and I like to feel like I'm the only one. So nigga, if I find out you ain't shit, and I'm gonna punish you. Now, nope, you can't have none, nigga. Nope, you can eat it, but you can't beat it. Nope, go let that bitch beat it. Like whatever, like you know what I'm saying. Now incorporating into that relationship, it's also more bonding and more trust building. This is how poly relationships operate. Is about communication, honesty, and trust. Those are the functioning properties of it. So if those things, if the motherfucker won't communicate and won't talk, this is not gonna work. If the motherfuckers won't be honest, it's not gonna work. And if a motherfucker's not gonna trust you, it's not gonna work. Ladies, because felt like I don't have my I don't like the women who I deal with that accept poly, I don't have trust issues. They don't not trust me, like not trust the nigga. Fuck are you talking about? Why wouldn't I trust him to do what? The fuck is you talking about? To do what the fuck he say he gonna do? He do that. What the fuck? Trust him, right? The one that I have done the monogamous thing with is the one that feels this trust thing and is like, all right, trust me to do what? Because I'm telling you that I want to tell you about the other women, if there is one, or the other situations or whatever might occur. You're the one that feels some type of way about it, all right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say y'all got to build those safe spaces. And when y'all do, the bonds get tighter. You know what I'm saying? That's how I ended up in a monogamous relationship. It was like, yo, like everything, like I can talk about all of this shit. Like that's how it started. Because when we first started, the person I'm talking to, like I was poly and she kind of came in, I had a relationship, a foundation relationship. She was, I don't like that term side chick, but she was added on to my life and relationships. You know what I'm saying? Do you meet women and they don't believe you're poly, think you're just cheating on your partner? Nah, because I'm a social figure. So I'm a social figure. I'm in the newspaper, I'm on National Geographic, I'm all over, I'm doing lectures. I'm kind of like it's like it's not nothing about my life is a secret. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the type that I'll be downtown with all my women and my babies in front of me. Like, no, you know who the fuck my women was, and you knew who my children were. So, like, women most of the time. Now, there wasn't a lot of times that I would be places and would meet women that weren't already aware of me in my community, if that makes sense. So it's like it's not. It's very rare that I just meet some chick and she like, oh, this nigga fly. Oh shit, hey, what's up? What's up with you? And she don't know who the fuck I am. Like and woo woo woo. Like Um, but if those types of things do take place, like I said, as soon as those conversations come up, I'm telling them like, yo, just so you know, I'm poly. So I like and also nah, because if she felt like that, what you need a permission slip? You want to talk to her? Like I'm that type of dude. Like I ain't tripping. Like you want to talk to her? Like you want to have a conversation? You want to sit down? You want to meet her? Because shit, if we going somewhere and I'm gonna add you on, you gonna know her anyway. Like what the fuck? Like I'm at the hospital. Y'all come see me. I don't really go to the hospital because I'm a medicine man, but I'm using that as an example of like it's my birthday. You don't think I want? Listen, y'all ain't gotta hang out. Y'all ain't gotta have sex with each other. Y'all ain't even gotta be cool. But everybody that deal with me gonna be cordial with each other. Like I don't have like internal beef. I can't stand that bitch. All that type of shit. Like what the fuck? No. Like my women always be cool with each other. Like you know what I'm saying? At least cordial, right? So if I'm saying it's my birthday and I want everybody who care about me to be there, who not gonna be there? Right? So nah, like I don't think that I've ever encountered that type of situation. I'm very open about me being poly. Like I've had my woman drop me off at my other woman's house. Like, you know what I mean? Nah, like who was that? Oh, that was my wife. Your wife just dropped you off over here? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Free. That was probably the last time. Okay. The one that I just said, if you was here the whole time, yo, shout out to her, 20 years. Like, that's my ride or die. That's my bottom bitch. Like, and those y'all who are offended by that word bitch, I understand, then you shouldn't use it. Me and my world, my circle, my people, my women, we not offended by it. So just let it slide. That what kind of years, right? um, when we first got together, I had just got married 2 months previous. Then I met her. We started kicking it. And I used to just pull up, you know what I'm saying? We would hang out, da da da. And so this particular night, my wife wanted to use the truck. And I'm like, all right, well, shit, you'll drop me off over a free crib. She was like, all right, bet. So she drove me over there and I get out the truck and I, go up on the porch. She pull off. Free was like, who's that? I was like, that was my wife. She said, your wife just dropped you off over here? I said, yeah. She said, nigga, I thought you was lying this whole time. Like that was the last time. That was 20 fucking 3 years ago. That was the last time. And because that was like the beginning of, you know what I'm saying, the poly as me building these women that I had that I'm responsible for. Because she Free was my second wife. And then I took on another one, was my third wife. And then I had a couple concubines. And I didn't that nobody in our household used that word. It's a word now that I just throw out there because it's kind of like this, right? Like they're part of the family. They know what it is. I'm fucking with them, but they haven't been added on yet. Like it's kind of like they're because my whole shit was rooted in knowledge of self. So it was like to be part of our structure, you had to make changes within yourself. And a lot of people wanted to receive, but didn't want to make the changes needed. Like how women be like, ain't no nigga finna tell me how to fucking dress. Well, shit. No, I'm not. No, I can tell my woman how to dress. All of your women lived with you in the same house? No. No. I feel like again, if you wasn't here, I said I feel like a man should only have as many women as he's able to maintain. So for me, I feel like I'm gonna get myself a house and I'm gonna get my woman one. Right here where I'm sitting right now, I'm actually in my woman's house. Next door, that's my house. I own that one first. And then when because we was monogamous, I've always had multiple homes. When I met her, I was polygynous, so I had multiple homes, and then we went into monogamy. And then now we got out of monogamy and we back into poly, right? And so, all right, after that, immediately it was like, all right, boom, let me get another crib. Here you go, this yours. So no, and if I, add like the woman that I added on, I'm like, here, but this our crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if I need to get her one, then shit, we'll discuss that. You know what I mean? So I'm paying attention to what I'm doing, and so no, I feel like a woman is supposed to feel like she's supposed to be. I feel like my woman should feel like I should make her feel like she's my only woman. They know that they're not, but they should feel like they should feel fulfilled in their relationship as if it was a monogamous relationship. If you was my only woman, what would you require, want, and desire? Let me fulfill that. That's what I'm supposed to be doing for each one. Whatever that looks like to her. Because a lot of my women is different. A lot of women that I keep saying that, like I got a lot of women. Like, let me like watch my terminology. But like I've had women who, nigga, I don't need you to protect me, nigga. I'm stupid. I'll blow a nigga cat back. And some of them like, shit, hold on, roll with me, right? They sometimes became my riders. Some things that I wouldn't do with some of my women, I might do with other ones. You understand what I'm saying? So some of them didn't need a house. Oh no, I got my own crib, nigga. I just need you to be that masculine figure for me. I need you to come and hold me, tell me everything all right, and teach me. Cause like yo weird ass, like I be loving how women be like, you know what, fellas? I'm gonna tell y'all something. My intelligence has probably been what has gotten me invited into more vaginas than anything else. I'm like, I ain't like, I'm the most sexiest nigga out here, nigga. I'm built like whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? I'm, even though my financial status is Gucci, it's niggas out here who like, come on, big dog, here, yeah, come on, man, start you another business here. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even. It's a lot of areas that is like listen, in Detroit, let me be very, very clear. In Detroit, the ability to qualify as a quality dude to potentially fuck with is easy. You gotta have your own place, your own car, and your own source of income. If you have those three things, you are like top of the pick out here. Like it's very bare minimal. But that I don't even feel like is what it's been my intelligence. It's been my ability to think. And I like how women have told me that shit. It'd be funny to me. I be liking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a funny motherfucker. So let me tell y'all, usually the women that I talk to, hang with and all that, they be cracking on my ass. I'm tell y'all straight up. You know what I'm saying? They be like these. I like funny women. Like I like motherfuckers like, damn, you funny too. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but hardly any of the men have that anymore. But that's what I'm saying. Okay, thank you to bring me back. That's what I'm saying. Hardly any men have this. So you have to understand that these are a certain level of a value of man. We have options. So if that idea offends you, we're probably not the type. There's a lot of dudes out here that are monogamous, that are some stand-up men that will take care of you, protect, provide, and do all of that shit. I mean, good luck finding them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're out here. And so it's not like, you just need to accept it or get the fuck on. You just need to, no, you just need to understand that there's no need for any of us to try to change anybody else's other structure, because there's women out here, when they find out that literally is the qualifications, they don't be giving a fuck. They be like, man, I've had bitches fucking my nigga for less. That nigga didn't put me in shit. He didn't teach my kids shit. He ain't never paid a bill. The nigga was taking my shit, doing da-da-da-da, and he was fucking my homegirl. The nigga fucked my sister. The nigga. So you telling me that I'm gonna know the bitches you fucking, and they gonna be cool with me, and they gonna do my fucking hair, and they gonna watch my kids, and they gonna cook for me, and I'm gonna be a sister with them, and we gonna be cool, and all of this surrounding you? I love you, and we all love the same. It's that where I signed up, Poppy. What you mean? Take care of me then. The fuck? Where I sign up? That's why I be telling the fellas. All you gotta really do is handle your business, and the women will be okay with it. If you can handle your business and you can be honest. Right? I don't have a shortage of options because there's like fucking so many women out here that are fucking left without every fucking thing. I've studied this. Like from a young age, remember my traumas come from me watching my mom and going, what the fuck happened? Why am I going through this? Why am I being assaulted? Why am I being violated? Why is all of this shit happening to me? It's because she ended up here. How the fuck did she? Listen, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm prior service military. I am a combat support engineer, and I specialize in heavy construction equipment. My personal specialty is reverse engineering. If you hearing me, add all of these things up. So my whole life, I'm looking at the situation I'm in, and I'm looking at how I got here, and I'm reverse engineering it to see how to fix it. And where I see the issues went wrong at was between my mother, my father, and how he was supposed to be doing these things and didn't. And that's where these things started happening. And all of this shit led to this. So now looking at my community and seeing all of this fucked up shit, how can I stop this? Okay, the number one way to how to stop this is to save the children. Because I was whatever it was that I was. And that's the point. So for me to do that, let me go fix this things. And this is what you come up with. So I had to literally study women to know how to do, how to be. That's why I be saying what I be saying. This shit ain't for everybody. A lot of men don't even know shit about women to be able to try to hold down 2 or 3 of them. You don't have the ability. You can't deal with the emotional stress. You can't deal with the sexual pressures. You can't deal with the financial obligations. It is a lot that goes to this. There is a lot that goes to this. But understand that if those things are, man, you don't think that the older I get, the less my ability to hold these types of things down will be? It's my belief that there'll be a lot less of any women who are looking for any type of sexual gratification and a whole lot more of any women that are looking for financial support. So even still, the game continues. I'm old as hell now, and I still got to make money to make sure that my desires are fulfilled. You all do not have to do that. You all just have to submit to somebody. You could be religious for 3 years. That husband divorced you. All right, I'm gonna go get with this dude who's a thug, and now you living as a motorcycle chick for 4, 5 years. You all will forever be cared for. All you got to do is just find something you're comfortable with in an environment and submit to one of those people who will do the things to have you. Not men. We have to pay our costs to be the boss. So for you to have me, I'm investing. Like I got so many women that love me because of who I am and what I have provided and what I like. I'm not concerned with who doesn't agree with what I do because I have already lay down a legacy where I'm good. I'm not worried about nothing. I could go broke tomorrow, get sick, fall the fuck off. I have enough people that care about me and love me. Man, I could be passed around from house to house, month to month. So who am I to let y'all tell me to not invest in myself when I'm making these investments? Y'all can stop and leave a relationship whenever you want. I've been investing $100,000 down payment and paying every month for 3 years straight on $1 million profit investment, and that investment gets mad and says you no longer have access and the investment is over and walks away. And if I had a physical contract with that investment, when it walks away, it takes half everything I got anyway. I lose everything I was investing in, and I still lose half of everything I have because I tried to invest in that. Do y'all hear what I'm saying to y'all? To those of y'all who've been saying, why isn't men interested in marriage? Listen to what I'm saying. If you really want to know, I'm giving you the real fucking answers. I'm giving it to you real, 100% raw, and y'all are valuable as hell, and we'll invest in y'all. But we can lose that investment because y'all didn't like that we gave our homegirl from high school a hug. Me, I prefer to have investments that are not threatened by other investments. Now, to the men who love investing everything in somebody that tells them if you ever invest in anything else, you will lose all of the everything that you've invested as well as half of everything you own, congratulations to them. I wish you luck. Enjoy yourself. As far as me, I am going to continue to take an honor and a pleasure in being a wise investor, as well as the honor of being a good man, father, and husband to multiple households. I will reward myself because as far as I'm concerned, when I look around in this community, there's so many men that is failing their women. So for me to be able to take care of multiples and my resume is good, ask around. Talk to the women I deal with. Ask around. Talk to the women I've been with. Ask my exes. Talk to who you want to talk to. Not the hating ass bitches in the corner that ain't never even dealt with me. Don't listen to the haters. Talk to the people who actually have been there, who have been housed, who have been educated, who have been fed, whose children still call me and still call me father, and those are still my children. Fuck you mean. Yo, I've created a legacy. Honorably. No lies, nothing hidden. Nobody figure it out years later that this baby over here is my son. No, you know this from day one. My children know who their brothers and sisters are. They have a large family. What? I'm proud of it. I love all my motherfucking children, man. Like I got motherfucking grown ass motherfuckers now, 30 years old plus. What's up, Pops? What, you neglecting me, nigga? Nah, you know I love you, son. What's up? Pull up. Let's pop a bottle. And these individuals, without me having these places in their lives, would have been a problem to our community. Ask them, ask their mothers, ask the people in the community. I've been in these streets, man, for a long time. I know what I was doing. My works speak for themselves. So that's another thing. What is the point of your man's polygyny? What is he doing? Remember, it was my wife who promoted this shit. She the one told me this shit. Like, nigga, like you too fucking much to just be with just me. Like, you can help so many. Like, you just so knowledgeable and so this, and you have so much structure, and the young boys need this. The places that I've affected the community, when you look at these people, these families, these legacies, I've created positivity. I've created education. I've created life. I've created motherfuckers whose homeboys is in prison and they the only ones that's not. Why? Because they moms was fucking with somebody who was in their neck. Like, bruh, listen to me, bruh. I understand that's your man's, but let me tell you something, nigga. And now they out here with their women and their children. We need more of this. We need more of this. I invite you to Relook at your ideas of polygyny. Is it that this is some bullshit? Or is it that people have been using the name of my culture to shield their dirty bullshit and laundry? Because most of the people be like, man, fuck that poly shit. I know somebody who was poly. They wasn't poly. They were liars. They were deceivers. They were predators. They were users. They were fans. They were trying some shit out. I invite you to relook at all of these things and do as you all have been doing and ask questions like, all right, so what's up with this then? From a source who has been showing and proving in this community. I remember one of the most honorable things I've ever heard in my life. This woman, I'm walking down Woodward and she stops me. She said, hey, are you Sincere Seven? I'm like, yeah. She like, yeah, you be on that poly shit. Yeah, that's some bullshit. And I'm like, I'm real, like, I'm listening to shit. That's some bullshit. I'm talking like, y'all motherfuckers that poly shit, ugh. But I gotta say something. If it's two people in this community that I followed and watched quietly, that now I can say I respect them and how they operate under that poly shit, is you and Baba Kalende. My name was just used in the same sentence with Baba Kalende. Now, I already knew who he was. This is a teacher. This is my instructor of martial arts. This is my Baba. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know what it is, but I've never had my name used in conjunction. That was like 15, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So how do I get him to open up to me? Y'all might need some relationship counseling from an individual who's poly. Come and get a cushion coffee with a cap if you want. And if you're not in my city, we can do it like this over the camera and stuff. So yeah, that's what I do. That's the type of stuff I do. You know what I'm saying? We help people. We deal with alchemy. A lot of people look at things spooky. Alchemy is transmutation of perpetual energy, right? So changing lead to gold is possible if you know the qualities of gold and you know the qualities of lead, and you know how to change qualities either up or down, in, out, up or, let's not get into it, right? But it's a science. So when we dealing with where we at in life and where we want to be, that's where I'm at right now. I'm lead. Where I want to be, that's gold. It's alchemy to get there. And we specialize in that. In the healing realms, we specialize with the entheogens, with the animal medicines, and with medicines of man, like counseling. Sometimes you just need a mediator and somebody who's been on both sides. You understand what I'm saying? You need somebody that when we open, like, let him watch this video, and then once you get to this point, he'll hear all of this. So then it's like, oh shit. Because it's like, again, that it's all about that safety, because for whatever reason he don't feel safe, and that's something that women do not really think about enough. Like, you have to understand, I don't give a fuck how tough we are, how much we study martial arts, how I don't give a fuck about none of that. We still have a sense of safety within ourselves, and when our sense of safety is threatened, that's when you see all of the things that we've trained, we've done, and all of that. But it doesn't matter, because once you get to that part, all you're not getting is what we're talking about that you want. You want them parts where none of that shit is at play. Oh, I'm in Detroit. Oh, okay. But he doesn't trust anyone. And I did a lot of things in the past, but I told him the truth about it. And I'm on another path. Understood. I understand. So with that being said, there's a lot of things that need to take place. And I would say that I would invite you all to do a MDMA counseling session with each other. And with that, I'm going to bring this live to a close. And I want to close the way I always do. Tell somebody you love them in the language they can understand it in. Peace.